guys, this is Charlie from Adventures with Charlie Lee, and welcome to a very special episode of the Review Circle. And before I begin, I just want to say happy 75th anniversary to Thomas the Tank Engine. That's what I celebrate. We're going to find out where Thomas's events began with Thomas and Friends. The adventure begins. This film takes the first two books of the Railway series and explains to us how Thomas most came to Sodor as from the new kid on the block up to the #1 blue tank engine we all know and love, as well as the most really useful engine. So yeah, by fans, this is considered to be the best Thomas movie. And yes, I agree with that because this film is amazing. This film is flipping awesome. So, is it the best Thomas movie? Well, it's no tell the brave Abe Sodor Legend of the Lost Treasure or Big World Big Adventures, but I still think it is a flawless, phenomenal movie. So let's start with the characters. Each of these characters are amazing of how they describe them. For example, Thomas is like the new kid in the block who has to learn the routes in order to be a really useful engine. Simple, yes, but we learn a lot of how Thomas came to be. And it's not just Thomas that got some big characters too that are loving this. It's all the other characters too. The Fat Controller is the controller of the railway. Ed is Thomas's best friend before Percy. See, Gordon is the big blue Express engine. James is the newest tender engine with wooden brake block troubles. Henry's the big green engine who's afraid of rain. Judy and Jerome are the breakdown train, and Annie and Clarabelle are the branch line coaches. They describe how well these characters are done in this movie, and it's really amazing of how they do it. There's also Glyn, who is a new character to this movie. However, he's only in at the end, and so it's not much. And while he is a great character, there's not much to say about him in this movie. Let's just say. And next is the story. How amazing have they done this story here? Well, they didn't do it amazing. They did it perfectly. They describe how well the events of Thomas being on Sodor started. As how he became just a new engine and the smallest engine on Sodor to a big iconic character who becomes a hero to all, proving how useful he can be. Of course, it may seem like you know what's going to be happening, but it adds some changes. It's that the books, all the first 7 episodes of the series didn't add. Like Thomas and James having different colours when they came to Sodor. Okay, that wasn't a change from the Railway series. It was just a change from the first 7 episodes for James. But Thomas did a change from the Railway series. Like Thomas being green and James being black. Which I do really think that the green in Thomas is nice, since green is my favourite colour. And I really do like black. James, though I prefer him in red. But I think we all do. As well as, and since the film is about the characters, it's agreed that this could be like a character-driven story. So which is why the characters like Thomas Elwood, Henry Gordon, the James Fat Controller, and Annie Kerbel, Julie and Jerome do have a big part in this movie. They're like a very big one. Anyway, next thing is the animation, which is phenomenal. It's just amazing. There's not much I can describe about the animation and how flipping awesome it is. Just watch the opening of the movie. That has some great visual look with this animation. It's an amazing looking background, and everything in it looks awesome. So overall, there's no lies that when people say that this is one of the best Thomas movies. Thomas and Friends: The Adventure Begins is a fantastic and phenomenal way that shows how Thomas got started on the island of Sodor, with an action-packed and engaging story, with amazing animation and unforgettable characters. No matter what, to any Thomas fan, this is a must-watch, but not just for Thomas fans. And if you're in for a good adult origin story, then go ahead and watch this. This is an amazing movie that's not just for Thomas fans, but fans of origin movies as well. As for the rating, it's not just a phenomenal movie, and to show you how phenomenal it really is, that's why I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10, and one of Thomas's greatest adventures, and shown how amazing he has been for over 75 years. So I will do another video today celebrating 75 years of Thomas and Friends. But what am I going to review next on the review side? Cool. Well, this one we're going to get into some place which is for everyone, which is considered one of Pixar's weaker films, but I did enjoy it. Because after all, with this one, let's just say life is a highway. See you later, folks.